you have to take a little bit more time and proofread. And if that means taking 5 minutes, or God forbid 7 minutes, or something like that, to proofread what you say and check your work like you learned in school, then by all means do that. Don't post things without even reading them. Oh, don't get me wrong, I've posted things without reading them. I've made mistakes. I've made mistakes in my grammar on YouTube, in typing in comments. And you know what I did right after I realized my mistake? I removed my comment and tried again until I got it right. And it usually only takes 1 try. Unless I'm really drunk and I can't pay attention to anything, in which case I just turn off the computer, sleep it off, and then try again in the morning if I remember. Need a frickin' drink. So I'm actually tempted to block people who use bad English, who use bad grammar on comments. I am actually tempted to be that much of an asshole. But I won't be, because that would be going over the edge. And I know I can't expect everybody to have the level of grammar, the grammatical aptitude that I do. No, yeah, you're tooting your own horn there. You get a little full of yourself? No, I was reading at a college level when I was in 7th grade. Okay? I was reading at a college level when I was in 7th grade. And I was reading books before I could even speak. Before I could even speak properly. And I was playing video games when I was 3 years old. I was playing Doom when I was 3 years old. I wasn't playing fucking SNES. I wasn't fucking playing NES. I'm a PC gamer through and through. Playing fucking Doom when I was 3 years old, and I haven't looked back since. And I've been reading since I was 2 years old. Well, maybe not reading, just looking at the pictures. But I've still been buried in books since I was 2 years old, which led me to do a lot of reading. And I read at a college level when I was in 7th grade. Maybe when I was younger, I was reading at a high school level when I was 5. And that seems a little bit extreme, but it's true. I was reading Goosebumps. I read Goosebumps when I was like 4 or something. That seems exaggerated, I know, but I remember the first book I read. The first major book I read was Goosebumps when I was very young. And, you know, it didn't bug me. I wasn't scared. Because I was freaking playing Doom when I was 3 years old, and that didn't give me nightmares, and I was fine. So my grammar is fucking better than any of yours. Hell, I know people that are older than me who have worse grammar than me. Worse typing grammar than me. Hell, when I'm texting, I try to have good grammar. I type in full words, or I text in full words. It's kind of hard not to for me. To type in, I can't type internet shorthand. I can't text internet shorthand. It's kind of like an impossibility. I have Superman's Fortress of Solitude on my body. I am boss. So, you know, if you have bad grammar and you know it, don't comment on my videos for fuck's sake. Because I have, like, zero tolerance for that shit. If you say outright that you have very bad English, go back to school and learn it. Go to grammar class. I don't think they have grammar class, but if they do, go to grammar class, because I fucking can't stand people with bad grammar. Especially people who, at their own age, should have good grammar, but don't, because they spent all of their time playing NES and frickin' texting their thumbs off and playing Game Boy instead of reading or, you know, doing their homework or stuff like that. And I sound like a total nerd right now, but I hate homework, okay? I'm not like Troll Melvin. I don't like I hate homework. I was always bad at it. I hate school. Was always bad at school, even though I graduated top of my class from from Brentwood, you know, Brentwood, the broom closet next to Merrimack High. But you know, that was an easy school to graduate from, because all of the other students were like convicts, or they were there for a good criminal reason. So there wasn't much competition. But you know, it's hard. It's hard to live in a world where people my age have worse grammar than last generation's 10-year-olds. And I really think we should have the school curriculum of freaking Japan, because the bell curve, the grading curve of America's schools is awful. I mean, oh, not many students are passing. Well, we'll just lower the grade curve. So now we got more kids graduating from school, and guess what? They're all dumb as shit because we lowered the grade curve. But in Japan, you actually have to take an entrance exam to get into high school. To get into high school, you have to take an entrance exam. I think that's freaking awesome. It's like you have to actually take a test to see if you're smart enough to get into high school. High school. In America, it's like, okay, you graduated middle school. Great, congratulations, welcome to high school. In Japan, it's like, oh boy, you graduated middle school. Let's see if you're smart enough to take high school. If you aren't, we're going to keep you back a grade. And you can't go to high school for another year.
It was you that fell?
I am.
So, you know, I'd rather live in Japan than frickin' America, where we're all dumb as shit. Japan, you know, that's where it's at. People are smart in Japan. Every person in Japan is smart. They're smarter than us.
This is what fell out of the sky.
You know why Japan is known for robots and stuff like that? Because they invent frickin' robots.
Tell me everything.
Their kids. I read a article where like a fucking 12-year-old kid built his own robot, and he got a patent for the robot design. And I'm like, fuck, man! If we had those kind of kids in America, we would really be the greatest country on earth. But guess what? We're not. Japan is the greatest country on earth for academic achievements. We may be the greatest country on earth for other reasons, but for academic achievements? No, we're dumb as shit.
But in the end, fate
is a cruel mistress.
We are dumb
Your
as
strength is needed
fuck.
to end the horrors that beset this world. My final wish is that you find your path.
We're dumb
Love
as fuck.
always. Mira.
And it's sad. It's really sad.
There's a sword here, we will find it.
God, the only reason why I wish I wasn't born Japanese was because I don't want a small dick. But you know, they gotta compensate, you know, they got big brains. So they gotta give something up. I'm not saying that God gave them a choice or anything. Okay, you're gonna be really smart, but you can have a really small dick. But you know, it's like I'm kind of thinking it's like, and the whole Japanese porn thing is like they're all like, okay, we gotta censor this shit because it might be detrimental to our country's success or some shit like that. I don't know why they mosaic all the naughty parts, but that kind of sucks. And the whole not shaving thing, I don't know your stance on the whole shaving of pubes of women, but I think it's fucking disgusting to see the bush. I just think it's fucking disgusting. It's not to me. I don't know about the rest of the world, but it just doesn't seem natural to have like this humongous bush of pubic hair for women. Hair on women is like hair on women's bodies, I should say, is like let's say teeth on friggin' hobos or rednecks, hillbillies. It just doesn't happen, and it shouldn't happen. You see hillbillies with teeth, then something's wrong. Oh great, yeah, yeah, fuck you, 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 fuck you. So anyway, I don't know how I got from friggin' Japan being smarter than us to Japan not shaving their women. So I don't understand where that came from, and I'm gonna stop talking about that subject right now because it might raise some red flags, and I don't want to start a flame war or something. It's like, should women shave their pubes? I don't know. So I don't want to start that. Anyways, I think Japan's got a bad rap because when most Americans think Japan, they think tentacles, and you know what? That's really not true. The whole tentacle hentai thing. When people think hentai, they think tentacles. That's really not true. Tentacle hentai is not what hentai means. Hentai is basically just cartoon porn, and most of it is actually just normal porn, and it's not anything to do with tentacles or anything. So I think hentai has actually been given a bad rap because of Japan's tendency to advertise their most bizarre aspects of their hentai. But yeah, most hentai is just normal porn, and I'll admit I read hentai, but I don't read it for the porn, I just read it for the story, which is actually kind of surprising because yes, porn that has a story, yes. Hentai has story, and most of them are pretty good. Most of them have a pretty good story, and I read it for the story, I don't wank to it. In fact, I've never wanked to hentai. Because, you know, just like animated boobs just doesn't do it for me. Gotta be real. Real or get the fuck out.
I've been healed.
Oh, I've been healed. Yay. Yay. But another reason why I like Japan so much is because of the tendency that they have black hair. I really like black. I wanted black hair instead of brown hair. Brown is like so blah. I like black. I like black a lot. I'm not gothic, I'm not emo or anything, but I like black a lot. I go well with black. Black goes well with me. I look good in black. I like black, and I'm attracted to girls with long black hair. And I find the petite features of Asian women to be extremely attractive. And the fact that they have, most of them have long black hair as a preferred style is even more attractive, and I respect Japan for that. So, you know, keep growing that long black hair. Keep doing what you're doing. I like it. I'm liking it a lot. And I hope to marry an Asian woman someday. I really do.
They're a beast that wants slaying.
So anyway, I just finished a rant, and now comes the awkward silence because I've said everything I wanted to say. And I can't think of anything else. So now comes the awkward silence. And I freaking hate those things because they do so much freaking damage.
The adversary is before us.
Ugh. Friggin' nightmarish fucks. Hate them. I am Superman's Fortress of Solitude. Now it's gone. Scavenger Den level 2. More freaking leapers. An enemy that I hate a lot. Ooh. Swag. That's nice. I'll take that.
I do not understand how evil walks in the day. Should it not fear the light?
Perhaps the sun is neutral.
But the light is both a literal and figurative foe of evil.
So I found out recently that Zoltan Kuhl is actually voiced by Stephen J. Blum, which just goes to show that Stephen J. Blum will appear in pretty much anything, which is pretty awesome. I like Stephen J. Blum a lot.
I've been healed.
Stephen J. Blum is an awesome guy. And I'm still angry at you, Andrew, for going to Comic-Con and seeing Stephen J. Blum. He met Stephen... let me give you a little background. Andrew is one of my friends from my first high school, RSCC. And I made friends with him in freshman year, and we've been friends for many years now. He's in college. He's moved to Florida, but we're still in touch. And he recently went to Comic-Con in California, and he met Stephen J. Blum, and he's looking to go into voice acting as a career, because he's actually a very good voice actor. He has an excellent voice, and he can do a lot of impressions. He does Sean Connery and stuff like that. It's hilarious. He's excellent, and I think he has a good chance of going into voice acting. But he met Stephen J. Blum, and I am furious at him for that. So I will not forgive him for that. And because he met Stephen J. Blum, and I wanted to meet Stephen J. Blum. So that's I'm kind of pissed that he met my hero, and I didn't get to. What made the cow explode?
What could have killed this beast?
Probably these things.
And here is the leader.
Those scavengers trapped my poor wife and me down there for hours. I'm sure she'd love to meet you, and thank you for your help.
Oh yes, this guy, this fucking crazy guy.
Love, this is the woman who saved our farm.
This is your wife? She appears unwell.
She has been ill of late, but my love will see her through.
Well, I'm certain her illness will not worsen.
Yeah, she's freaking dead. She's a fucking skeleton.
She's nodded off.
And this fucking guy thinks that she's fucking alive and her head fell off, and now he fucking thinks that she's nodded off. So he's fucking crazy, and I should probably kill him and put him out of his misery. But he seems happy enough. Pretty soon he'll realize that his wife will never get up from the chair and never give him sexy times ever again because she no longer has a vagina. So when he figures that out, I will laugh my ass off, and then it will be worth it that I didn't kill him.
The Tristram fields are fair lands, fertile and temperate. Superstitious farmers kept away from them for quite a while after the fall of Old Tristram. But time has persuaded them.
I could reduce my melee damage by 20%, or I could gain 30 arcane power whenever I have a health globe. I'm going to go with Blur. I'm going to reduce my damage taken because I'm a wizard, and wizards are softies. They're squishy. Except when they have the Fortress of Solitude covering their bodies, in which case they're awesome and invincible.
I don't like the look of those trees. Be on your guard.
I don't like the looks of trees either. I want to kill them. I want to kill all fucking trees. Ever. In all existence. Just because they're assholes. Trees are assholes. Taking all my carbon dioxide. Turning it into oxygen. So I can breathe. Who do they think they are? They're fucking assholes.
I'm not quite sure what all the fuss is about. Few farmers turn our bed and everyone goes running for the hills. I've lived off these lands for 20 years. I have not seen any bloodthirsty monsters running about.
Chickens! Kill the chickens! Oh, I can't kill the chickens. I can kill their hen house, though. Yeah! Kill the fucking chickens. Fucking chickens. Eating all my birdseed. It's my bird feed. It's mine. Fucking chickens. Can I give this to him? I cannot.
That's a familiar glow. The piece of the sword I'm looking for must be in this cave.
Wow, I didn't set off that trap? What the hell?
Kill her!
We must hurry with the ritual. Magda will be here soon. It's time.
The sword piece glows with the stranger's magic.
Who are you to take what is mine?
Yours? I believe you're...
Very well. Let the games begin.
Bring it, lady.
Well fought. But you will never possess the next piece. It has fallen where only the ancients may tread.
She is more devious than she appears.
Now, I'm looking for a treasure. There should be treasure over here. Not exactly the treasure trove I was looking for, but okay.
Are you ever afraid in battle?
I am guided by prophecy. There's no reason to be afraid.
We are both blessed then.
Alright, so folks, I have some errands to do. So we will be right back with more Diablo 3. Fucking Diablo 3 that you wanted me to do. So I'm fucking doing it. So we'll be back. Alright, we're back playing some more fucking Diablo 3 because you wanted me to. So here I am playing fucking Diablo 3.
Need more time.
Playing fucking Diablo 3.
For my salvation!